Okay. I think we're in it. We just have to get confirmation from my unofficial moderator that the audio is good. Oh, there he is now. Which one? The my audio or the game audio? Okay. Well, we can do. Well, since I'm turned all the way up on everything, we can just turn Planet Zoo down a little bit on everything. Is that better? Cool. Should I turn it down even more? What are you on? Twitch or Twitch? Okay. Oh, yeah. I had done the Twitch one first. It took me a second to do the YouTube one. So, good? Or should I turn Planet Zoo up and down? Hmm. Okay. Works for me. Well, that sounds about right. Thank you, unofficial moderator. See ya. Okay. Let's do this. I'm working on. I need to add like a research thing, a scene. We are replicating Reid Park Zoo, which is my like local zoo. Local, the closest zoo to us, but that's fine. And I have lots of like reference pictures that I'd love to show you guys, but I'm not gonna. You can't make me. So right now I'm kind of working on, believe it or not, the entrance building. And it's a little tricky because there's like a few entrances that it like could be, right? Okay. So like see, I don't want to be that big. Stop it. Go away. There we go. Okay. But yeah, you can kind of see like, so we have this statue that I've actually done a lot of work on because it's ridiculous. And then we have like, this is the exit right here. This is the like, this is an entrance, this is an entrance. And I'm not sure what this is. I feel like this might be like just closed off because can you see the like the grate almost in here? I don't know. I don't know. I think we're just gonna leave it kind of. It might be like a staff. I might make it like staff entrance. You know, I think that might be fun. Except I think over in this direction is an actual staff entrance. But that's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there soon. Anyways, back to Planet Zoo. Okay. So, okay. So, for that, like, entrance building, there are these, like, windows. Okay. There are, like, these windows for, like, talking to the people, on the, like, inside and on the outside. So, like, I don't know how to go about getting those. Well, I mean, I have a window pane here, right? Let's see if there's like wood pieces that you can like recolor and they come in all sorts of different shapes. Let's go to props. Not rough rope. Yes, these like painted, not the logs. There's like square versions of these. I feel like we could use that as like the framing around the window because it's this really pretty teal. Just like as a little bit of a reference so everybody can kind of see what I'm seeing here. Okay, so we have these like teal frames around the windows, right? And for that, I'm gonna do um there's painted wood pieces. I know that there is. I don't know where. Okay, let's do. Are there only these like circular ones? I could have sworn. Let's do all painted. I'm gonna scroll through so many. Yeah, this painted timber. That's exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's do. Might be a little thick. Maybe just hide it. How big? Okay, so it's got this like tile detail right underneath the window. See, I wish I had a better picture of it. That's the only thing. That's not what we wanted. Hold on. My camera blinked out. Dang it. What's happening? There we go. Okay. Finally, my goodness. Okay, for some reason Twitch isn't picking up the Planet Zoo gameplay. Just one thing after another. My goodness. Okay. Now we have to re-add. There we go. We figured it out. Don't worry. Okay. We should be operating normally now. Goodness gracious. Okay. So, you will notice on our reference here that there's like this tile, it's like teal tile underneath the windows, right? So, do we do that individually? Make our own little tiles to go underneath the window? Or do we use something like this and just kind of use what the game has already got? But let's see what we could possibly use for that. Scroll through our options here. I'm gonna be so completely honest with you. I stopped paying attention for a second there. I mean, I don't think we're really gonna find anything. I don't have all the mods, not mods, the DLCs. I don't have all the DLCs, so like, what does this look like? Not what we want. Cause I really want to avoid having to do the like individual squares, cause like that's gonna take forever. But it's fine. This might work for like the frame around the window. And then we could use these bad boys, the curved ones. Yeah, as the like, they're not quite as thin as I had hoped. I've worked with them before, but this Planet Zoo song is so like dramatic. It makes you feel like you should be doing something like more important. Don't care. Actually, what? Yeah, this one. Where's the full stop for this one? Oh, it's a circle. Okay, never mind. That still might work, but Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to find anything that like will actually do what we want it to do, which is devastating. But you know, we'll make it work. I need to fix my camera. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think we are just gonna have to like do all those tiles individually. That's okay. That's what the repeating is for. That's what the duplicate button is for. Like completely reclined at this point. Just getting comfy. Okay, yeah, let's just move on. Let's get a good color for this and see if we can like just get the starting of it down. Maybe we'll do the actual tiling part of it later. This piece is too long. It's not a square. Okay, that'll work. Let's lift that up. That'll work. And then, nope, that's not what I want. Color this. Okay, let's get a good teal. Nope. See, that's too bright. That'll do. Okay, now let's do the window frame. We're gonna need more of that painted. Or no, what was the one that we were gonna use? That we had found earlier? I can't remember. It had timber in the name. Was it this? No. Okay, this is not what I thought it was, but this is gonna work even better actually. The snap is on. This is gonna get stuck in my head. Okay. They also have, so you can kind of see it over here. Do you see this? They have like this grate around the windows. So that, I think in this picture, it's kind of like at just the right angle. Do you see how this window is kind of flipped out like shutters? So I think we're gonna do that on either side of these. I just don't know how. What's like a good piece for that? I don't know. Well, I should probably finish everything else first because I have to put in like the plaster pieces. And I think the window needs to be a little tiny bit less to the left. I think we need to move the window a little bit. I'm tacking the microphone, I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. I'm also going to recolor these to be closer. Yeah, perfect. Okay. This is just trust me here, okay? So you see how like kind of goes in a little bit, but it's still blue. Just trust me. I know what I'm doing. I promise. The real question I have is how are we going to get this to look like there's someone in here? We need a staff person in here. I'm thinking I'm just going to do information stands, but that, like, in the actual, like, gameplay part of things, that might cause things to back up a little bit. Because, like, this is also going to be where the entrance is. So, like, if we do end up putting it here, there's a chance things start to get, like, kind of backed up. Okay, there we go. That's the look we're going for. I like that a lot, actually. And then I will copy this over to the other side. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's a beautiful little window. I'm too excited about this. I'm well aware of that, don't worry. This is all I've got, man. Nope. That's Control Z. Okay. Move. No, not move. Place. Duplicate move. Why are the arrows out here? What else? What else do I have selected? Who knows, man? Okay. I think that'll be good. Okay, so we're gonna have an entrance right here and right here. So I might actually move these pieces of wall to make them fit around the entrance a little bit better. So facilities, guest facilities, entrance. So yeah, we're gonna have two entrances here and there. And then I'm thinking we'll put like do like information stands, because like that would be at the beginning. Like that's the closest thing that we have in the game to a ticket booth, right? There is, hold on. In one of the career modes, they had something that was a like what I want. I don't know how to get hold of it. Yeah, this thing. Hold on. So if I just like plop this bad boy down right here. That's nope. Hold on. If I just put this one down, right? It honks. Station. Yeah, never mind. Go away. Never mind. There's like I have to show you this now. There's like a ticket booth. That might be one of the things that Planet Zoo Plus unlocks. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I might have to get Planet Zoo Plus. We'll see. I'm already running on free build. We already have free build installed because everybody loves free build. So why not? And I have a feeling it's going to come in handy for some of the plazas. Like even just this plaza right here. So this is the Google Earth view. So like this right here is the entrance. And then we have everything else, right? So like for this plaza, if I want this whole thing to be paths, which I might change, you know. Maybe we'll just do construction pieces and have paths leading up just to the entrance from here. Do like our spawn points here. We'll see. We're gonna have to change all of this. So I have this parking lot done. We're gonna move this, don't worry. But I have this parking lot right here is this. To the best of my ability is to scale. This is this, right? I know it doesn't look super accurate, but I promise it's about as to scale as you can get in Planet Zoo, right? And it's all construction pieces. But right now, this parking lot in real life is completely under construction. Like completely. It's all dirt. You have to park in here and walk down this way to get to the zoo. Which, you know, fine, whatever. Fine. But like I worked so hard. Anyways, we'll fix that once they're building something called, let's see if you want to pull it up on the actual. We pull it up on the actual Reid Park Zoo website. It's this Pathway to Asia. It's being built currently right there. So, I mean, it'll be a really fun exhibit, and I'm really excited to go see it and to build it in Planet Zoo. But for right now, it's just making things more difficult for me. How dare they not consider those of us building Planet Zoo replicas of Reid Park Zoo? And I know I'm not the only one. There's another one on Reddit that I've been looking at. Did a good job. Back to the entrance. Anyways, back to the entrance. Okay. So, let's see. Should we copy? I'm going to copy this window design. Actually, no. Let's put down our ticket booth. Keep looking at the viewfinder, not the actual camera. Ticket booth. Let's look at our information counters. So we're gonna. Okay, so these are one group. That's good. Okay, that's very good. We'll select this group to add to. We're gonna make this kind of like the ticket booth room in here. Actually, we might change this a little bit. We're gonna move. Let's change the grid size on this. 0. 1. Move this in just a tiny bit. Should we do 2 or 1 meter? Because it is, you have to talk to the person first, and then you can go through. So yeah, maybe we do that. Okay. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we want free build. Because I can put this right here. I don't know if that'll actually be functional. We're going to have to wait and see for when we actually open the park. Which I do plan on doing pretty early on, like not when I've finished the whole thing. I want to open it, see functionality of a lot of things, like before I am even done with the first exhibit, maybe even. So hopefully we can see if this is functional here soon, but gross. Okay, that's perfect. Voila. Okay, so that'll do for right now for paths, just so we can get a good idea. because we are going to have to move this, and when we move it, the paths aren't going to move with us. So we'll have to redo that. So we don't want to redo too much. But yeah, so in the actual park, which I have been to once within the past, like, I don't know, 5 years. So my word isn't exactly gospel on this point, but we'll try. So my word isn't exactly gospel. I just said that. Redoing takes on a live. I feel like I'm cutting off way too much of my face with the way the camera is right now. Better. Okay, anyways, back to what we were doing. Pay attention. Okay, so I'm gonna copy. Okay, let's copy. Go into edit mode. Duplicate this. Okay. So these are gonna go in here, like so. Actually, kind of like the way that the desk comes out like that. Okay, now we should probably be looking at the scale of this building a little bit more, but it's kind of hard to see on Google Earth because it is under this giant tent. So, I don't know. This is why I wish I could go like here soon. I might convince my husband to let us go here soon, and I will take all the pictures and possibly even bring a tape measure. No, that would be creepy. Don't bring a tape measure to a zoo. Don't do that. This tent is just, and I'm not going to be able to recreate the tent in Planet Zoo, I don't think, because it is just kind of like awkward shaped, and you can't really find shapes that are curved like this in the construction pieces. Not that I've been able to find, anyways. And I mean, there's every chance I'm just completely blind, so you know. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It'll be okay. So I could not tell you the scale of this building. We're gonna have to base it off of the scale of a couple of other buildings. And this building is really gonna have to be also kind of depending on like functionality in the game, like building around the ticket booths and the entrances and all of that fun stuff. So there's this one that's going to be, these two are going to kind of be our main entrances, right? And then this is going to be, we're going to put an exit in here. So turn it to face like this direction. And we're gonna line it up with the rest of them just for aesthetic purposes. I really am not sure how wide to make this building. I don't know. And it's kind of messing things up. I need a tape measure. Okay, honestly, I think that'll do the trick. Maybe we'll just extend this a little bit, make it that wide, and then move on. We have some other buildings to build. I really just want to get started on a habitat. The first habitat that I want to do is going to be the wild dogs, the African wild dogs, because I love them. I think they're cool. And that's going to be this habitat right here. And we have such good access to be able to measure exactly how big everything is, which is super nice. Like that's going to be great. This is the gift shop, which I'm actually kind of excited to do that as well, honestly. Maybe actually, yeah. Here's the plan. We're going to work on the outside of the gift shop. We're going to figure out how big it is. And then we'll finish the entrance so we can kind of base the scale of the entrance off of the gift shop. Sound like a plan? We're not going to be able to get all of it, but we can at least get like this measurement right here and kind of space it from what we've already worked on with the construction pieces. Like here, right? So if you zoom out on here, we have this big road right here. I don't actually know. What road is this? No idea. Seriously, what road is this? It's one of the big roads in Tucson. 22nd Street. So, anyways, if we zoom out, I can't get it straight. That'll do. Anyways, so this big road in here, this one is this road right here, to scale in Planet Zoo. This is how big this road is, both sides. I haven't put like the medians in yet. And then this is, you can kind of tell, it's like this parking lot I did, this parking lot I did, just to kind of start getting a sense of the scale of this place. And then these two parking lots are these two parking lots right here. I'm pretty sure they're like for the zoo, because this building right here is the Tucson City Government Zoo Administration. Super cool. We'll be building that just for funsies. And then this is the Reid Park Zoo office. So these are definitely part of the zoo. And so I'd say that these parking lots in here are too. This parking lot is not anymore, as we've discussed previously. I am excited for the new habitat. Yeah. I'm gonna have to make this parking lot eventually, but that's okay. It'll be fun. I also need to make this big sign. I just don't know how to even kind of start with that, honestly. Because I don't think that the letter construction pieces are big enough. Well, I know they're not big enough. They're tiny. This is the font large. And this statue right here, this zoo statue right here, is bigger than it's taller than the peacock statue is. So like they're huge. So I'm probably gonna have to do that with the bigger construction pieces. I just don't want to. Doing this much of the peacock was stupid enough. I couldn't even find a good, like, statue piece. I had to use this, and a little tiny bit of its tail pokes out. Don't know if you can see that. Just a wee bit. I might sink it further down into the ground. But this is what we've got so far. I'll finish it later. I just get bored. But anyways, that's about where the peacock statue is in relation to the parking lot. So it'll be fun. I don't know what this is. I have no idea. It's not supposed to be there. Let's get rid of it actually. There we go. All better. Ugh. Holy moly, it's already past 5. Okay. So what do we want to do? Should we make the gift shop? Should we finish some, like, most of the entrance? I'm gonna work on the gift shop. We're gonna start measuring the gift shop because measuring things takes so long on Google Earth. Flatten that out. Scroll our way over here. Okay. How do we begin? That's the big question. Let's let's begin. We'll say that that's 8 meters. So that's going to be 2 construction pieces. Okay, so that's a project for later. Let's start a new project over here. Okay, let's look up a picture of the Reid Park Zoo gift shop. Not what I wanted. Okay, this is a pretty good one. Can I open this? Yeah, okay. Okay, so it's like, this might not be too recent. We'll just do, for right now, we'll just do plain plaster pieces. And then we can maybe kind of move on from there. Let's search on the actual website. Gift shop. Shop the gift shop online. See, this is why I would be able to actually go to the zoo. Just take a picture of the entrance, you know? So it looks like that's going to be the best reference picture that we're going to get. So I'll take it. We'll use this, and we'll just use plain plaster pieces for right now, and then go from there. So it is. Let's go back to our Google Earth. So this point right. So this right here is going to be 8 meters. We're just going to use plain plaster. Why is it in the ground? Oh no, we don't want to be in group 5. We want to be on our own. Oh well, that's not what we wanted. Dear goodness, no. Okay. We just want didn't even. I was not paying attention. Okay, so we want to exit. Actually, let's. Can I? Main parking median? Okay, now let's see this. Main parking. There, so now we can kind of keep it track of things. And hey, just for the fun of it, let's entrance building. Now, new group, gift shop. Okay. Hopefully that'll help us keep better track of things. Okay, so add gift shop. Okay, so this is now this wall right here. And then it goes in just a little bit. There's like this little alleyway here. And then I think if we go back to this picture right here, yeah. So there's like this awning, and then there's like the actual building part. So that's, we gotta try and tell the difference between the awning and the build. So I think all of this is awning. So I think it'll 3.25, we'll say. Okay, so that means we need there's no panels, is there? Here they are. This is, we want the panel. So we're gonna do 2. So we have to go into, yeah. Yeah, okay. I made 2. Okay. So that's like 2. And we'll do 1. So that's 3. And then it's like a, use that as a reference. So that's like about half. And then like half of that is like that much. Okay. So that should be that measurement right there. Okay, then we have this piece that kind of comes out. So this keeps on going. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. How long is this? Get out my ruler. 2.5. Okay. 2, and then a half. So then I'm just going to take all of these away and replace them with more walls just to make it a little bit easier. This wall right here. Ooh, we don't actually have. Let's see, can we? Okay, we can. Let's measure. Yeah, let's measure this. So that is 21 meters. So we'll need 5 4-meter plastic walls, plaster walls. 3, 4, 5, and then 1 more meter. You might honestly just leave it at that, but you know it's fine. We'll talk about it later. So for that, I'm just gonna turn my grid size. Nope. Yeah. Okay. So there's our gift shop. I don't know what is happening here. I don't know what these are. I don't know what the. I don't have any pictures of the inside of the gift shop. That's the big one that we're gonna have to figure out is the inside of the gift shop. I need pictures. I'm gonna make my husband take me to Tucson. Okay, this is the start of our gift shop. We've gotten some of the scale down, which should help. I have to go get my baby. Goodbye.